So AJAX in JavaScript. Okay, so what is AJAX? So AJAX will be the AJAX is I'll tell you expand first. Okay, AJAX expand asynchronous. What is asynchronous? Asynchronous JavaScript, asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Okay, so it is a allow web page. Okay, web pages to fetch send data to a server without reloading. Okay, without reloading the AJAX will be used. And here we have heard the two terminology here. That will be the AJAX means asynchronous JavaScript XML. Here the XML means extensible markup language, and we have the two types, that will be the HTML and the XML. So XML will be the extensible markup language, HTML is the hypertext markup language. So this is two, all are used for the front end as well. And here I am going to tell you what is the sync, what is the differences between sync, async and sync. So here the sync is happening the I'll tell you async is happening the at a time task will be happen, means here what happen means that async will be the task will be happen at a time, it won't be wait for the before execution, but synchronous will be wait for the before execution, so it will not happen the execution at a time. So here we have the two differences, that will be the async will be the execution is very fast, and sync will be the some slow. Why the some slow means it will be checks the before execution, that's why synchronous will be the slow, asynchronous will be the fast, because it won't wait for the before execution and it will do the own task. Okay, so that is the synchronous and asynchronous differences, and please remember this point, this is the interview question as well. Okay, and I'm going to tell you the another thing. We have already spoke with JSON. So what is the JSON? So JSON is a JavaScript object notation in the JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript, this will be the JavaScript object notation. Okay, so this is JavaScript notation will be the lightweight and formatting and exchanging the data from one data type to another data type. In the JSON it will be happens. In the AJAX JSON also we will retrieve the data. Okay, we will retrieve the data, and JSON will not retrieve the data, it will be the exchanging the data. Okay, and the AJAX retrieving the data. While you are going to deleting the data, it will using AJAX we will retrieve the data again. Are you getting my point? So we will execute using AJAX program. So how it will be retrieved? How it will be the retrieve? Okay. So here I'm going to open JavaScript. So CMD, here code space dot enter. The particular folder has to be open in your Visual Studio Code as well. So here I am going to take AJAX. AJAX means asynchronous JavaScript and XML. XML means what? The XML will be the extensible markup language. Okay, AJAX. So here I am using So why dollar? So the reference file will be taken, but we are not taken any reference file here. So directly I am using AJAX here. So what I am doing here, request I am creating. Okay, the statically the request I am creating here. Okay. So URL, so the static URL I am passing here. I don't have any URL here for passing. So just only structure I am telling. So in the API call, the backend we need to develop one API. So I'm not taking any backend API here. Just a front end. Already we have the API. Just I'm using that API. So I'm not taking any API because I'm not teaching here backend process. Okay. So here I'm taking fake API. Just an example. Okay. User. So this is the fake API what I'm taking here. So after that type, here I'm getting this is from the server as well. Get data type, and here JSON, and after that success. So here the data type, here the success. So I'm going to use, this is a function. So this it is how the structure will be. This is the JSON structure is there. Okay, so JSON, what is the JSON structure? The JSON structure is key pair values. Okay, here is happening. So what is the console.log? The console.log, I am taking one username here, just statically user name. Okay, the username I am doing concatenation. What is concatenation? So we need to add one or more. Okay, data dot name. So the name is there. So data dot name I am taking here, and after that I am going to do so error. If it is error, it wants to be show again error also. Okay, so here console.log, here again you need to take error loading data. Okay, error loading data. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to end this. Okay, so we will see what happens. So it will not print it, but because I'm not using any server side, so just it is taking somewhat else as error. Why? Because I'm not taking any front end here. Okay, suppose I'm going to change this URL. Okay, if it is there, if it is okay, we'll use JSON placeholder, here, and type code.com users the particular parameter I'm taking using 1. Okay, the particular parameter I'm going to take here. Okay, so this is also the JSON, and here the success I'm going to sending this, and username and data name, and after that I want to print the email also here. So we will see what happens. So here email So data dot email. Okay. So it is not printing. Why? Because I am not using any front end here. Okay. So this is the structure for AJAX. Okay, so I'm going to show you the front end as well. So just a moment, I'm going to share this code here.
Teacher, good evening, teacher. teacher. Class lo unna.
So this is, I'm going to share one code. Already you know HTML, right? Already you know HTML. So I will show the some. I'll show the some. I'm going to creating another file here. AJAX1.js. So I'm not using any latest version here, just a older one only I'm using. So we got two. So we got two errors here. So here we will see expected. I'm going to add this one. I'm going to add this one into here. So please remove this one. Okay. So I'm going to execute this one. So I want to add the script. Script already it is there. Just a moment, I'm going to remove this. Okay, so I want to take this is as a HTML, not a JS. So this is HTML. Okay. This is HTML, and I'm going to add JS code here. Okay. So this is JS code. So we will see. So this is the AJAX JSON example. We are going to load the data where it will be load. So API is failed actually. Just a second. Share JSON. My video is visible, Kavya. Hello. కావ్య వీడియో స్క్రీన్ కనిపిస్తుందా నాది?
కనిపిస్తుంది.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏ ట్యాబ్లో ఉన్నాను? ఏ ట్యాబ్?
మీరు కోర్స్ షేర్లో ఉన్నారు.
ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఏ ట్యాబ్లో ఉన్నాను?
ఇప్పుడు వేరేదక్క జస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ గా వేరే ట్యాబ్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా.
So here the API is failing because the real API is not hitting here. So I'm going to take any fake API from browser. We will see. Okay. Or else you can type here, that will be the free API. Okay, the free API. From here free API you can take any API that will be get, post, put, delete methods or APIs also. So I'm going to take any API, cat facts something, API calls. We will see. Plus public free APIs, no keys using. Yeah, here it is there. We will hit this API. Okay, once we will hit this API. In here I'm going to hit this URL now. So it is not there module, so that's why it is showing it as error. We will see. Load the data. Console. No, it is failing API. So it is checking for AJAX. Okay. So this is all about API hitting in the AJAX. So I don't know why it is failing, because I'm not using any correct URL here.
Akka.
So we will hit this.
Hello akka.
One second.
అక్క ఇక డీజే సౌండ్ కి ఏమి వినిపించట్లేదు అక్క. హలో.